everyone and welcome to Game Dev Tycoon. I've kind of wanted to play this game for a little while now, considering I've seen it about on YouTube and I've got a DeLorean so I can go back to the future. So yeah, I've literally just opened it up and this is how it literally came to me. So no further ado, let's get on with it. So, welcome to Game Dev Tycoon. In this business simulation, you have been transported back in time to start your very young game development company right at the beginning of the PC revolution. In the next 35 years, you can build your dream company, create best-selling games, gain fans, and become the leader of the market. Before you start your adventure, you have to give your company a name. Okay, so considering I'm a female, I'm going to call myself Me. Company name. If I had my own company, what would I call? Panda. Why not? I wear a lot of black, so can I have black, please? No? Okay, fine. I won't have black then. Tutorial. If you ever want to review the tutorial messages, then you can do so in the help menu. To access the help menu and other features such as saving, loading, and creating a game, simply press ESC to access the main menu. Congratulations, you've just started your very own game development company. At the moment, your office is in a garage, and you are the only employee, but don't worry, many successful businesses have started out this way. Let's start developing your first game. Close this message and then click anywhere on the screen to bring up the action menu. Woo, got an achievement already and I haven't even started. So, before development can begin, you have to decide what kind of game you want to create and give your game a name. You can also select which graphic technology your game should use. Your options are initially limited, but once you have a bit of experience, you'll be unable to lock new blah blah blah. Right, so what would I call my game? I looked around my room and saw Attack on Titan, so I'm just going to call it Titan. Pick topic. Dystopian. Should be an RPG. Pick platform. This is going to cost a lot less, but this seems to be a bit more graphic. Oh god. Text-based 2D graphic. I don't want it to be a text-based game. That's a bit... Ugh. Okay, game development runs through 3 stages. At the beginning of each stage, you can decide what areas of the game you want to focus on. Picking the right focus for your game greatly increases the points you generate. Think about what areas are important for your game and decrease the focus on areas you think are less important. If you want to read a brief description of the different areas, please refer to the help menu. Okay, so I want there to be a lot of gameplay and a bit more of story quests, but I'm going to just up the engine level a little. I kind of feel like I just sort of made that the same, but just heightened them all. Game development has now started. While developing your game, you will generate game points, which you can see bubbling up. Game points are divided into design points and technology points. The more points you generate, the better the game will be. From time to time, there will also be bug points generated. These points become less likely once you gain experience. Bugs should be fixed before the game is released and increase development time and cost. See, the thing is, I've done the whole game design thing. So level design should be a bit more. Dialogues, I want it to be a little bit less. Artificial intelligence, probably a tad bit less as well. Little bit more level design. Why am I making so much less bugs than usual? This is my first ever game. There should be tons of bugs. During development, you can also select additional features for your game. Right now, you can only pick basic sounds for your options, which will increase quickly. Selecting additional features makes the game genuinely better, but also increases its cost. You will see the graphic type you selected when you defined the game. This is just to remind you of your choice. You cannot change the type of graphics mid-game. I don't think I made that the same, but yeah, as I was saying, like I've been behind the whole... Am I done? Great. The development of the first game is now complete. You can press the finish button to publish your game, but you should only do that once you fix the majority of bugs. Releasing a game without fixing bugs can severely affect your rating, so you should only ever consider that if you need the cash and cannot afford to do it. Sorry, cannot afford to wait. How many bugs have I got now? None! So I will finish it now. But yeah, like the whole background of game design is actually so much more difficult than some people seem to understand. Like some people seem to think that, you know, you plan a game, you make it, and then you release it. There's actually so much time and effort that goes into game design. It's actually unreal. I wasn't prepared for that when I went into doing game design, but now that I've had experience of it and all the rest of it, it makes it a lot more understandable and why games take so long. So the development of your game is now finished. While developing games, you can gain experience and improve your skills. When development is complete, you will be presented with a summary of experience gained. I got a new topic and a new combo, that's all I know. So my engine and my gameplay, as well as my dialogues, level design, world design, graphic design, sound and all the rest of it, all seems to be pretty good. For a first game, I would say that's pretty good. Your game is now complete and will be handed off to publishing. We should see reviews and sales coming up for the next game soon. Ooh, can I do some research? Research is important to unlock new options and make better games. You should try to save enough research points to be able to create your own game engine. This will greatly improve your games. Try to develop games with different topic and genre combinations for a slight research boost. Let's do vampire. Why not? The first reviews of your newly released game Tycoon came in. Oh god. 1. Not fun. The thing is, it's a first game. So you can't expect to have like straight up, you know, 5 stars, all the rest of it. Okay, close. For your first like ever thing. Like, that's not the way this world works. I mean, yeah, it can happen, don't get me wrong. But for a game, especially when you don't really know what you're doing, or you don't really know how to design it, all the rest of it, games can be a bit of a touch and go. They always are. So, after publishing a game, you can invest a little bit of time to analyse your creation and generate a game report. Game reports are a great way to gain research points as well as valuable insights into what works and what doesn't work when developing a game. To generate a game report, close this message and then click anywhere on the screen to bring up the action menu. A new game in the game industry has just released their first game, Tycoon. The game got genuinely low scores from reviewers, but with a bit of experience we are sure that we will see better games from Panda in the future. Okay, so that's the news. Is that how many units I'm selling? Tycoon sold 791 units in the first week on the market. Now that your game is on sale, you will receive the income from the game every week. You can see how well your game is doing by looking at the sales graph in the top right of the screen, which is basically this, I believe. Research complete. You have successfully researched vampires. Okay. I've already done that, haven't I? Yes. Oops. Right, so let's develop a new game. Let's call it... I'm just looking around. Enemy. Let's call it that. Right, pick topic. Let's create werewolf. Let's make it a werewolf game. Let's make it an action game. And we'll stick it on there. Which, just to make it cheaper. Let's make it a text-based game. Considering I've already done a Wally Wally or whatever. What was the other one? Gameplay, story quests, engine. Okay, less bit of gameplay, a little bit more story quests, bit more engine. Not too much engine, but enough. Ooh, what's she writing? I can't move. I can't zoom in and out on this. Okay, fine. Level design. A little bit less artificial intelligence, little bit more dialogue, especially since it is a text-based game. Dialogue with text will work, I think. I'm not sure. I'm not a big game designer. I did drop out in my first year of university. I will be going back to it. I don't know. Graphics are alright, well designed, so you know what, I'm going to keep that all the same. Okay, platform news. Recent market sales suggest that the Govador G64 is steadily outselling competitors in the PC sector. Consumers prefer the lower price, greater availability, and the flexible hardware configuration over other home computers. Experts say that this might sell the end of the competing hardware manufacturers. Okay, so I'll remember that for my next game. The first reviews for our newly released game, Enemy, came in. Oh, just a bit of blood. Okay, so I'm getting better scores. Not bad, not good. Okay. So it's not great, but there are better scores. So, to be completely honest with you, dystopian RPG did not do well at all, but a werewolf action game did pretty well. Polish. You can kind of begin to tell what's around me just for the sake of what I'm picking. Genre, let's make it a strategy game. A school strategy game. So everyone seems to be loving this at the minute. Let's make it another text-based game. And see how this works. Your bank account is in the red. Thankfully, your bank has enabled you to overdraw your account up to 50k, but be careful. If your account below is you will go bankrupt. Thank you for telling me. So, little bit, well, actually, a little bit more gameplay, but a little less story quests and all the rest of it. A little bit more engine. I have the funkiest feeling I'm going to go into bankruptcy. I don't know why. So, I can't imagine there'll be much levels, but there's going to be quite a few artificial and quite a bit more dialogue. So if I butt these up a little bit more, a little less level design. I can't imagine a text-based game has got many levels to it. According to rumours, the Japanese company Nivento is planning to launch its very own home gaming console. Nivento is known for the wildly successful arcade game Dinky King. I love it. Many industry experts doubt that home gaming consoles will take off, but we are eager to see that what Nivento will deliver. Say that again, I dare you. I need a drink. Okay, so world design, little bit more, little bit less graphics, I would say, and probably a little bit less sound. Not too much less sound, but you know. Sorry, while I open my Sprite. If we're going against non-copywriting names, then this is what I'm drinking. I'm drinking a Sprite. This company hates me. Ooh, got a 6. Doing better. Oh, that was nearing on a 7, but I'll take it. I'll take it. As I said, like, the more you do things like this, the more you kind of get to grips with what works and what doesn't work. So today, Nivento has confirmed recent rumours and announced their plans to release a new home gaming console called TES, or the TES basically. Early next year. The console features cartridge-based games and a uniquely designed controller. Why, thank you. Polish was so successful that you have 18 fans. Yay! Congrats have now been... Congrats. I thought they said congrats. Right, contracts have now been unlocked. To see available contracts, close this message and click anywhere on the screen to bring up the action menu. Hi there, I've just finished Polish and I'm impressed by your talent. I'm in the contracting business and we could use skills like yours. If you're ever short on cash, just let me know and I will see if I have some work for you. Yeah. Oh, okay, no, that's kind of gone up. But, to be honest, I wouldn't mind doing some contract work to begin with. Contracts are a useful tool to earn some extra cash when your balance is low and can also be useful to generate a small number of research points. Contracts require you to generate a certain amount of design and technology points before the time runs out. Decide carefully what contract you should accept. If you miss the deadline for a contract, you will pay a penalty, so it's better to start out with smaller contracts and see how much you can handle. Oh dear. Okay. Sorry, I got hiccups then. Character design, debug program. Ooh, see, automatically this is smaller and something I could probably do. Sprite sheet. So let's do this one. I'll accept that one. Yeah? Polish has achieved a company sales record with over 10k units sold. This is an important milestone in the history of Panda. Why, thank you. Oh, thank you. To Kimmy from Patrick and Daniel Klug. Greenheart Games. Hi Kimmy. We are the creators of Game Dev Tycoon and would like to thank you very much for purchasing the game and supporting us. Game Dev Tycoon is our very first game and it means a lot to us that you are enjoying it. With your purchase you should support our little startup, and this will hopefully make sure that we can bring you more games in the future. Seriously, you rock. Thank you very much and have fun with Game Dev Tycoon. Oh, that's so sweet. I love it. Oh, that's so nice of them. That's so nice of them to put like a little message in there. Contract successful. Yes. Jason, hi there. I got word from the client that the contract was completely successful. Excellent work. Usually I have new contracts every 6 months, so check back up. So okay. Thank you for taking care of this for us. We will transfer you 12k into your account. Oh, look at me. I've got money. Right, so let's generate a game report. Which one was this for? Polish, yeah? Cost sold, income, So, okay, so at least now I know. Game reports are a great way to gain more research points and new insights. If it pays off to generate a report for each game you release, now that you've completed your first game report, it's a good idea to look at the research menu. To open the research menu, close this message, and then click anywhere on the screen to bring up the action menu. It's now off the market. Okay, cool. See, the thing is, what I kind of want to do is, I want to do some research, but I'm going to develop a new game. Polish is now off the market, thank you. What else do I have? Butler. He's not exactly a vampire, but we'll go for it. And we'll make it a adventure game on this. We're going to make it a 2D graphics game. A little bit something, you know? So, I want quite a bit of gameplay. More stories and quests, a bit more engine work though. Or maybe I should have made the engine work a little bit less. I'm cooking up so many research points. Oh, it's an adventure game, level design. Yeah, have a little bit less dialogue, I would think. And maybe less artificial intelligence. Bit more levels though. Bit more level design, sorry. Today the new game platform TEDS by Nintendo has been released. Thank you for letting me know. I have 57 fans now. I thought I had 18 like 2 days ago. More graphics. Need lots of graphics. Quite a bit of sound and quite a bit of world design. Because we want it to look nice. I feel like I did something wrong though. Let's wait for it to debug for a second. Why are bugs going up? You're meant to come down. Finishing? Finished? Cool. And then we'll do some research. We need to do some research. Lots of research. Woo! Everything's leveling up. Mr. Happy. That went pretty well. Right, so now I need to do some research. Custom game engine. Let's stick that in there, shall we? The first reviews, okay, blah, blah, blah. Seriously? That got low marks? What did I make it? A vampire adventure game. Maybe I should have made it an RPG or an action game. Now you can create your own game engines. To get started, close this, okay, blah, blah, blah. New research available. Game tutorials, mono sound. Thank you very much. Right, so what I'm going to do, create custom engine. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Let's not worry about that right now. Let's just develop another game. Let's call this one Brotherhood. Right? Let's make this a technology game. Technology vampire. Okay, to be honest, with Brotherhood, I kind of just made it up as I went along. Gonna debug? Thank you. Right, there we go. Low again. What did I make it? A technology adventure game. I should have made it sort of like a dystopian action game or something, or a dystopian adventure game or something. See, the thing is, when it comes to like genres of games, I'm not all of that. Like, I know what I personally fit in when it comes to genres of games and things, but I don't know what else. Okay, thank you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this episode here. I think this is a good start. Oh, hold on. The recently released TES home console by Nintendo has proven to be a massive success. Sale numbers have exceeded expectations by far. As one customer says, I love the games that come with the TES, and playing with a controller is so much more fun than on a keyboard. I prefer keyboard. Right, so as I was saying, I'm going to leave this episode here. I think this is the nice first episode to introduce the game onto the channel and all the rest of it. So yeah, if you did like this video, please click that like button down below, and while you're there, please click that subscribe button so you're told when my next Game Dev Tycoon has been uploaded. Bye!